And we are live. Woo! With another outstanding episode of Square Table Degenerates. I am your amazing host, and I'll tell you what, man.
Table's rectangle.
It used to be. It folds up. It does fold. Well, see, here's
okay.
I can give you the story. Dude, it's been for those just wondering, it's been a bang, 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 bang day. Like there were razor thin margins today. Like I didn't get to eat lunch with my buddies because I had something run late at work, and then like the traffic coming up here. And so it was. It's been razor thin margins. But yeah, the story behind the table. It's this goes up, but like it used to be four guys. We sat like right over there-ish, and it was called Square Table Degenerates (STD) because it's Square Table. And it was four guys. We sit around and talk about the events of the day, and then it was pretty much like every show ever in the history of shows ever done. You know what I mean? Four fat fucking dads from the suburbs sit around talk about retarded shit. So once the lockdowns happened. I was like, you know what? The bubble thing might work a little bit, but let me reach out to some celebrities. And William Hung from American Idol was the first one I reached out to. He said, yeah, I'll do the show.
That's awesome.
And ever since then, that was 2020. I remember for 2020 was I recorded the William Hung one. And then, right after that, Peter McNeely took it off because it's the 25th anniversary of the Tyson fight. And it was beautiful. That was beautiful. So regardless, I'm your wonderful host, Joey Adibos. This is Rocker live from WNCX. And are you still on NCX?
No, man, I haven't been there in like 4 years.
Okay, I haven't listened to NCX in a while. That's probably why.
Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah.
Well, I follow you on Twitter, so I always see your Catastrophe Radio on Twitter and stuff. So I know that you were doing that, but I haven't.
No, I haven't been to NCX, and it's probably been about a little over 4 years. Doing Catastrophe Radio now with my own thing.
Okay.
Uncensored, uncivilized, unapologetic is how I like to brand it. Yeah.
Now, for this music, do you have to? Is there just like a box licensing thing you pay, or is it to the website, their service you use? They have music you can play. How does that work?
What I used to do when I first started doing it, I went and I was doing subscription based to where you had to subscribe to the show to listen, and that was pretty much taking care of the music rights because there's like 4 or 5 different companies that you've got to get just to cover your bases, you know, just to cover your ass, make sure, you know, you ain't going to get sued. And that was just costing so much damn money doing it that way. And then I found another platform that covers the music licenses.
Okay.
But you got to play a couple other commercials. So it's 4 minutes an hour.
Okay. Break
it up into 2-minute breaks. It ain't shit. You know? Okay. And along with that, I'm able to offer it free. So free to listen, catastropheradio.com. It runs 24/7.
Okay.
If we don't have a specialty show going, then it'll be just in shuffle. Okay. Which is crazy because it'll go from Johnny Cash to Acid Bath. You know, it's insane. It's actually really, really awesome. You don't know what the hell you're gonna get when it's in shuffle.
Man, you got the radio voice, dude. People say I have the radio voice. Kenny Kidd has the fucking radio voice. He has and I've had some legendary voices on the show, dude. Because the voice guys are easy to get because their faces nobody, so they just whatever.
Yeah.
But Robert Clotworthy from Ancient Aliens, he was on. Shadoe Stevens.
Did you get Giorgio yet?
Giorgio
Sokolos?
No, I'm trying. I can't find an email for that guy.
No, that dude's great, man. I love him. He's just crazy. He's out there. I love Ancient Aliens.
And Clotworthy
is it possible? I say yes.
Yeah, it's Shadoe Stevens from he used to be on the Tic Tac Toe thingy. He was a bottom center. Jaffa Moore, he was Roger Moore's son, the actor. That guy has a smooth. There's just so many smooth voices, man. There was a couple other ones I forgot about, but fucking hell, yeah, I like it. It's how it is with now. You feel your wife was attracted to you because of your smooth voice?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe that might have had something to do with something that had to spark her interest. You know, so maybe that was it. Maybe my outstanding good looks, obviously. A little less gray at the time. Now it's getting kind of salt and pepperish, but whatever, man. I don't care about the gray. I actually enjoy it. But
hey, well, it's like it doesn't really come in that much. Like I got a little bit of gray here, but it's like if I was to dye it, you would tell it looks stupid.
Yeah,
you can't fucking deny that shit.
Old lady dyes her hair. She don't like the gray.
Every woman. My wife dyes her hair. My daughter dyes her hair. My other daughter dyes her hair. There's not, honestly, dude. I don't know if there's a woman I know that doesn't dye her hair. If you're out there, well, got two chicks in the chat, Adele and Lady C. If either of you guys dye your hair, let us know, or don't dye your hair. If there's anybody out there, because I'm thinking we're at complete saturation. 100% of women in this country, there's maybe around the world, because Adele's from Australia. Maybe they all dye their hair. I don't know. So where did you guys meet? Where did you and your wife meet at?
I was going to Center for Broadcasting at the time.
Okay.
Me and my buddy Jim, who was going to school with me, we used to always go to Damon's ahead of time.
Love Damon's, dude.
Have a couple of beers before class, and she worked there, and he worked there as well. But we're just sitting there bullshitting, and he's like, "Jamie, come here." He's like, "This is my buddy Kenny." He's like, "We're just talking about how cute you are," and I'm like, "Son of a bitch." I'm like, "Well, you ain't lying, you know." And so we bullshit a little bit, and then nothing, whatever. And then, like the next day, he's like, "Hey, Jamie said to give you her number. You should call her." I'm like, "Okay, awesome." Well, she didn't. I'm like, "Awesome." I'm like, "All right, well, I waited about a week. I'm nervous. So I waited about a week. I give her a call. We go out on a date, and that's been it.
Nice.
It's
fucking Damon's, dude.
Fucking 21 years. It was back in 2004.
That's right around I used to go to Damon's all the time.
Yeah.
Because it was when I was in the Mansfield unit, when I was in the Air Guard, and there was a Damon's off base. Me and my buddy Nick Cholton, he watched every now and then. He's actually doing pretty good. He's got a big realty company. So yeah, if you're out there, shout out to me. Well, there's so many realtors. I can't pimp one because they got like 5 realtor friends. That's not fair to the other ones. But yeah, Nick, if you're out there, man, shouts. But yeah, Nick, even in like one of those restaurants, too, Scramblers, I think it was. It seems like everybody I was in the guard with, they're all successes. It just goes hand in hand. I don't know. But what was I going down the line for? I was talking about the something there.
Damon's.
Oh, Damon's. Yeah, Damon's. Oh, and the Ohio Center for Broadcasting. That's what I was. When did you graduate from that school?
2004.
Do you remember a guy named Vic Cortez?
No.
Okay. Because that was my buddy's brother. He went down there and he did a show on HK for a little bit.
They had Ohio Center for Broadcasting. I think it's Ohio Media School now. It's a factory, man. I mean, they just keep pumping them out. They have like 3 or 4 different classes a day, constantly. There's like 4 or 5 different graduations a year. They do like it's insane. It's a factory. They just keep pumping them out, and it saturates the field, which really sucks because then the Cleveland market's got this overwhelming plethora of kids coming right out of school that are willing to work for nothing.
Literally free, right?
Literally free. Pretty much free. I mean, a lot of times, especially some of these places.
I mean, you're gonna
Sure.
take a couple. It's 20 each.
20 each?
20 milligram each.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Nice. And I got some 50s at home. Those are good.
Well, these things are fucking. They got so many.
No, we'll do one for now. But yeah, I mean it's literally a factory, and if you're working downtown, which at one of the radio stations down there, you're paying for parking, you're paying so much other shit on top of it that you literally, even if they're paying you minimum wage, you're working free, and a lot of times it's not worth it. If you almost got to move to actually get a decent job in radio.
Well, are there schools similar to that school in other cities, or is that one of the bigger ones?
There's a couple. I think there's a Cincinnati campus. There's I think a Chicago campus. But all over the place. There's these broadcasting schools, media schools, whatever, And you get in what you get out of it, what you put in. I mean, there's people that will go to these things and just kind of fly by the seat of their pants and then expect the world when they come out. Sure.
Oh, cool. I didn't ask you originally.
No, that's all right.
I'm an idiot. I got the fucking radio legend. Hey, his thing is the horn stance. If you're out there in the chat, drop horns for the guy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
All right. So yeah. So there is. I don't know what. Well, I mean, radio is weird, man. Because like, I know people in radio, like Bill Squire. He was at MMS. I don't know him, but I mean, like if you saw me, you're like, hey Joe, what's up? And Mary Santora was at MMS too.
Yeah.
And just all these guys that do the radio shows, and it seems like, I mean, is the pay just so minimal to where they got to do other things? Is it just totally passionate, at least radio? Because like I look at a guy like say G. Bush, Jared Garrett Bush.
Yeah.
He does the thing on the Saturday radio show. Does periodically covers for the guys, but he's on YouTube way more often. I mean, I know how YouTube pays, and so I see his views. I see what he gets. He's probably getting more on YouTube, if I'm guessing. I mean, what do you think? Is it just radio? Are they always going to be able to pay people basically nothing because it's just Everybody wants to do it.
The problem with radio is that they don't have a product to make and sell, so the overhead's not really there. All their money that comes in is through sales, and they don't need to they're not making a product, so that's all coming in, it's all profit.
I may have to lay.
But you gotta problem with radio is the same that it's always been, is you got a couple of guys on top that are making all the money, and that sacrifices all the talent underneath because they don't pay them shit, and figure they can just get someone to replace it. And especially when you have these factories out there that are pumping people out all the time, you're going to find someone to replace. You might not find someone that's good. And then if you don't, you just get rid of them and find someone else. I mean, that's why the turnover rate's so high in radio, is because of that. And a lot of times they don't want to pay to keep their talent, unless it's that guy at the top, like your morning shows, those guys make good money. Everyone else don't make shit.
Well, could those guys, I mean, is there ever a relationship established with, say, a John Lanigan? Mm-hmm. I'm just throwing the name out there for people's sake. And, where he could be like, all right, I'll take, so much less and pay the guy with, or are these guys at the top?
No one's taking less.
Okay.
I'm sorry. No one's going to do it. No one's doing it. It's nice. It sounds nice. And,
right.
But no one's doing it because they're fighting for every dime that they get too.
True.
And, it'd be nice. But once you open that can of worms, then all of a sudden you don't need all that money that we were going to pay you anyway.
Oh, then they're just going to pay you.
So then they'll still pay the people underneath you less and pay you less then. So and I think that's probably why that doesn't happen more often, but I don't know. You're not taking less regardless. You got to fight for every dime you get in radio. It sucks.
That's crazy. And people have asked me.
I love radio though. I mean,
what cooler job? Yeah, everybody remembers WKRP. If you've never watched WKRP in Cincinnati, one of the greatest shows of all time. Fuck out of here, what you don't say, man. Everybody still remembers all that shit.
KRP's great.
My goodness. But so who wouldn't have wanted that dream job of putting on a record, playing the thing? Yeah. But I mean, you're hearing from the cat's answer here. He's arguably, top 5, top 10 radio guys at this in Cleveland at one point. I don't know right now, but at some point we'll see. Who knows? And he's telling you, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
You ain't making money. You don't get in radio for money. That's the first thing. You've got to love radio to get into radio. And I just love the audio aspect of it. Video's cool too, and they've worked a lot of that in recently. Your leg's burning.
Nice Walmart jeans.
And they've worked a lot of that in recently, but it's the theater of the ear, that's what it is. It's the theater of the ear. You're hearing it, and that's some of the best part is like the sound bites and the clips, and and when you hear the tone in someone's voice, they're on the break of busting out laughing and they're trying to hold it together. Is so much better than actually speaking it.
Oh yeah,
that's why I love radio. It's just
we got a question from Dave C. He says, ask Kenny if he's ever been to Ireland.
Ireland? No, never been to Ireland. The only time I've left States was when I was younger, going up to Niagara. I've got no desire to go anywhere else, honestly. I don't want to go to Columbus, let alone Ireland.
If traffic like fucking today was down in Columbus, my God, dude. Oh, I was down for those I was just came back from Dayton. This was down Wright Patterson Air Force Base. And
Patterson, huh?
Yes, sir.
See any UFOs?
I know. I saw when I was driving to my buddy's farm. I saw a 17 to a bank, but I've seen that 1,000 times. The angle that I was driving on Colonel Glenn coming in, it was pretty cool. And there's a plane museum down there. That plane museum, nice museum. Nice.
Yeah, it's really cool.
But coming back from Dayton to Columbus, then Columbus to Cleveland, traffic was just so annoying. And the rain, it just from like 10 o'clock on, it was just so annoying today because I was trying to getting this guy's interview done so he can get his claim filed, and like the document wasn't saving and transporting my buddy's computer because he had the printer, and it just had like an extra half hour on, and so I had to miss lunch with my buddy, so I couldn't get that. And then from going from Dayton to Columbus was just there was rain came down where you couldn't see. You never get that rain.
Downpour,
I'm just like, if I'm dying, I'm dying, because I was literally like right next to a giant semi, and there was a hole on the side. I'm like, oh well.
Sandwiched in between semis. Yeah.
Hopefully, Kenny Kid presses in memory of Joey Edibles today, because I'm about to die. But we got some party people. Oh, hey, Ken. Oh, the key. They're on the next to where the keys would normally be in real life, and you know where you keep the keys back in the day, the key holder. I put them on there, right next to in the kitchen. You know where it's at. She's gonna go right when she gets back. But all right. So he's talking about Dayton. Yeah, the traffic was fucking ridiculous. Oh my god. And it's where is NCX's studios? Where was that?
That's downtown.
Is that the Haley building?
Yeah.
I almost got a job at the Haley building.
Right next to 92.3 The Fan.
Okay.
I used to do mornings there.
Okay.
And evenings, the night show with Ken Carmen. I don't know if you listen.
Yeah, I had Ken Carmen on the show. Ken Carmen's awesome, man. I love Ken Carmen.
Oh, Ken's great.
Dude, Ken Carmen is, and we do this with everybody. So I need you to look into the camera, Mr. Kid, and tell you why Ken Carmen is an awesome broadcaster.
Why is he awesome?
Yeah.
Because for the most part, he's genuine. That's what you need to be when you're in radio. That's another thing. You can't be fake. It's got to be, and when you're especially when you're doing a talk show, it's got to be genuine. If you start faking things, and there's shows that do fake it in Cleveland, and they'll fake it, and during breaks they'll be like, all right, we're going to talk about this. I'm going to say this. You take the other side. So what are you doing? You know, don't even and you can tell if someone's faking it. It's got to be genuine, and that's probably Ken's best trait.
Yes, sir. The only
and the self-deprecating humor.
Oh, dude, it's so great at that. Fucking funny. That's. I mean, you have to. I mean, people may notice, like, if somebody tells you what you look like, you make that your Halloween costume. I've done that. I look like Private Pile from Full Metal Jacket, so I've done that. I look like Tim Misney, so I've been that. I look like the guy from Stranger Things, so I'll probably be that this year. You got to embrace that. And that's so, and he does that. He'll post like, this is not me. And Capitalo's on Twitter. Oh, it makes me laugh every fucking time. Yeah. Damn, that's funny.
I swear this is not me. Anytime there's a fat guy, I swear this isn't me.
And the reason I had you do that is because when I had him on, when I had Chuck Galletti on a while back, he talked about Carmen and
did you have Kenny on? Or
I had both of them on.
Okay.
Galletti was a while back, and then Kenny was like a year or two ago. But when Galletti was on, he said something good about Carmen. I was like, oh, I'm going to play this clip. He's like, oh, I think we'll do this. So now whenever I have somebody on, I get him to say something good about Ken. Oh, so I had a DD Kikabala say it to you, a couple other people, just to make it laugh.
Ken's great, man. When 92.3 The Fan first started, me, him, and Falar were doing the night show, and it was insane. It was insane. Like we couldn't do half the shit that we did back then. You couldn't do it now. Not even close. And then after Falar went up to Baskin and Phelps, we got Vic Tragliante, also known as Vic Joseph from WWE. Yeah. And the shit that we did, like I've got best ofs up on.
He used to work with Triv, didn't he? Didn't Tragliante work with Triv?
I don't think so.
No, I'm thinking Carmine Angelo or Angelo Carmen. There was another Italian guy who had a different name when they.
Tragliante, Vic. And he went on to host NXT for WWE.
Okay. All right, all right. So when did you? So is that like your? You don't want to say golden age, but when you look back to one of the, you can never replace it. Right. Yeah. Would that say that?
I don't know, man. I mean, it was all great. Everything that I've done. I love my Saturday nights now. I'll suggest Saturday night on Catastrophe Radio. I don't think you can get it in Australia, but I think Ireland you can get it. UK, Canada, the States, Mexico. Yeah, every Saturday night, Catastrophe Radio. I love doing that. That's taking requests and singing songs that you're not going to hear on your bullshit terrestrial radio. That's the one thing that sucked for the most part with NCX was how many times you're going to hear Dirty Deeds. Holy shit, I never need to hear that song ever again. So when I was doing All Request Saturday night on NCX, I wouldn't play that shit. They would call in and be like, "Let me get some AC/DC." Awesome, love AC/DC. Which one you want? Dirty Deeds. No. What? No, you probably heard it 3 times already today. Give me something else, something you don't hear. Whatever, that they'd come up, or I'd guide them towards something else. Can I sit next to you, girl? How about that one? Whatever, And that was awesome too, because getting people calling in and be like, "Dude, I've never heard this on the radio before. Holy shit, you're playing Acid Bath, you're playing Clutch, you're playing." I'm like, "Yeah, this is classic rock now." Like, if it's over 25 years old, it's considered eligible for the Rock Hall. Well, so wouldn't that be classic rock?
Well, the shows that, or
I'm good on this.
You're good.
Yeah.
People always say, "Hey, tap that." I love it. That's fine.
I'm just 48 years old.
I'm 48 too. What's your birthday?
Okay.
What's your birthday?
It's actually coming up next Wednesday. I'll be 48.
Okay. So so you were 77 then.
Yeah.
You're still class of 95 though, right?
Mm-hmm.
What? Where'd you go to high school?
Garfield.
Garfield. Okay, we got we probably got a lot of mutual friends. Yeah, we're gonna go down to Cool Avenues here tonight. Hell yeah, yes sir. All right, now the first time I remember you, all right, and I'm gonna ask you a follow up after this question. But Chuck Booms was doing a stand up show, all right, and I won tickets.
Nice.
And you opened.
No, I didn't.
You didn't? That wasn't you.
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Fucking hell! I thought that
Might
was
have been Lima. I think Lima opened once.
It was. God damn it! Like, who did you ever work with Booms?
No. I was there when he was there. I was doing the nights when he was out.
Oh, he was the boarding ship. Yeah, it was
then
Kylie and Booms. Yeah.
Yeah. Then like 5 years into it, he ended up getting fired, or however that went down. I don't know. I was never told the final straw, but there were a lot of straws on that camel's back. So when he got let go, Carmen went up and was with Kylie, and then it was me and Nick Wilson that night, and then a year later I went up. Then Kylie got let go. Lima went up there, and then I went up there as well. And then it was like 3 or 4 years or whatever that we were doing mornings.
That's an earlier age.
Booms was there probably only like the first 5 years of the station.
Okay. There's an email.
But I think Lima opened for him one time.
It might have been because it was I gotta look. Maybe it's in an email. I'll have to look back.
I don't know. I knew him.
I could have sworn that was you.
Chuck briefly, like at company things, or he'd be there,
Well, have you ever
he had
done?
a great sense of humor, man. I mean, that's what I loved about Chuck.
Have you ever done stand up?
He didn't I know.
Okay, then it definitely wasn't you. Okay.
Yeah, no, I've never done stand up. I probably could, but I don't know. I don't know. I write the material and stuff, or you just go up and wing it. You don't want to just wing it though.
Right. Well, it's like the stuff you find funny when it's banter. It's so much easier to laugh when people are standing there and the expectation is that you're better than them and you got to make them laugh. That's sometimes the people just don't laugh. They can't relate, or
I don't know if you're better than them or anything like that. Standing up on the stage, I mean, you're definitely not better than everyone in the
and there's no topic either. That's a hard thing too.
You make your own topic.
Yeah.
You make your own topic. The problem is the crowd, because I don't know how long it would take, but until you build up a fan base, that crowd is a mix of everyone.
Oh, for sure.
And not everyone agrees on everything. Not everyone finds the same shit funny.
100%.
So, I mean, that's got to be hard as shit, like, especially starting out as a stand-up comic. I got a lot of respect for anyone who does it.
Oh, well, you got to, I mean, I got many, many, many friends in the community, stand-up comics. I've done a couple shows myself. I'm not.
Nice.
It's fun. It's just, the bigger the crowd for me, the more it's easier.
You work the crowd.
I tried to, I honestly don't, like, in the past 5 years, only done like 1 or 2 shows, but I was, my problem is memorizing shit. I'm a pothead, man. I like smoking weed. Like, I like banter like this. And not a lot of people, not everybody can smoke weed. Not everybody can be in the room with weed smoke. And that just kills my vibe with some of these people. I mean, I don't want to sit there and, because if
be all judgmental.
Right. If say I don't go out till 12 o'clock at night, I'm like we said, we're 40 in our late 40s, bro. This is Gen X. It's hard for me to stay up that late. If I'm gonna stay up that late, I'm gonna start drinking again. If I'm gonna start drinking again, it's gonna be a lot of drinking, not just casual bullshit. Because when you fucking party, you throw down, that shit's funny sometimes, man. And that could be some good jokes coming in hot. But motherfucker, if It's just it's a young man's game, Kenny. It is comedy. It is. You got to start out young. People can pretend you can do it old, but it's
you don't know. I mean,
you
I think there's a lot of luck involved. The right people got to see you, you know, to and not even just to like promote you, but to spread the word. People like friends have to see you and be like, dude, that was awesome. You got to go. You got to go next time. Come on, let's go. You got to get some. You got to build that fan base. It's anything else, You got to build that fan base.
No, well, I mean, because like the thing with like YouTube, people think anybody can do this stuff. Anybody can talk on the YouTube show. I mean, anybody can turn on a camera and talk, sure, but can people be interesting? Can people hold a conversation? Can people get the guests to want to care about the actual show? Yeah. That part's hard. Hard. People talk a lot. Yeah, people talk a lot, and it's hard.
And you gotta build a fan base.
Oh yeah, and I got loyal people.
I got a nice fan base here.
They're fun, man.
Catastrophe, and
yes, sir.
You never know who's gonna hear it.
Right?
Who's gonna see it?
Amen.
That's one thing that's cool about being able to provide it free.
That's same thing with YouTube. Yeah. There's no barrier to it. If they want to help,
pay me. They're whatever. To work itself out one way or another. There's tips. There's donations people send. You get sponsorships. That it works out if you want to make money doing it. If you don't, who gives a shit?
Right. That's a passion
cover
project.
Your costs and do what you want to do. You want to do it? Fuck yeah, do it. If you're watching right now and you're thinking of doing it, do it.
Green light. Green light.
Just do it.
The key is to say you got to make it fun. And then make the fun.
It's got to be fun. That's the thing with radio, especially talk radio, is it's got to be genuine and it's got to be fun. Because if you're having fun, chances are good 90% of the audience is having fun too. Mm-hmm. And if they're having fun, they're more likely to enjoy it and come back and watch or listen more.
Oh, that's how we do it, because we always do this live. Because like I did a couple shows recorded.
Live's cool.
But the only feedback was, we like it live. That's only not much feedback, but people, and they say, hey, what do you guys think of the show? I like it, but do it live all the time. Right, exactly. That's why we got the question, because the questions, there's a group of us. I don't know how big it is. It comes and goes. But we interact at each other's shows and ask questions. It's just fun to just BS. All right, question for Kenny. Apart from going on Joey's channel, what is your biggest regret in life? Jeez, Dave coming in hot here. Wow.
I don't really. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of shit that I wish didn't happen, but I try to live by no regrets, because I'd be someone completely different today if something else happened. Like the multiverse timelines and shit. Like. I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't have everything I've got today.
Yes, sir. You learn from that shit.
Yeah.
You learn from it.
I mean, everything happens for a reason, I believe.
100%. And you learn from that. I've done some fucked up shit. Fucked up. I've done it in plain sight right there. Nobody cared. And it's just right there, just in plain sight. Nobody cared, and it's yeah, you just why would I care? Yeah, I did it. Oh well, I can't undo it. Fuck it, right? All right. Let's see. Dave's coming in hot with some questions. You guys are a great team. Why can't you work together? Dave's right down the street, brother. He's right down the street. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, that's literally just the first.
Yes, sir. Question for Kenny. When was the last time you went to Hooters?
Oh fuck, I don't know. When's the last time Hooters was relevant? When did it last have Hooters?
I was at the
if you're going to Hooters, you're going for the name. You're not going for the food.
Well, there's this place called Twin Peaks. It's right across when I was staying at the Home 2 Suites. There was a Red Robin, and then there was a Twin Peaks. It's like it's just remember the Tilted Kill. It was just like that, but without the Scottish theme. It was okay. It's like this, man. I know this is the word that you say. All I can say, because like no young people watch. I don't care about these young people, like attraction wise. Like, well, for one, I'm married, so that throws out. But two, like if I was I'm more looking at the 55, 45-year-old girl as opposed to the 25-year-old. Because what I'm gonna talk to her about, she's ditzy, she's a jackass. I don't like her. She's stupid. You know what I mean? So I don't. That's why I go to a place like that. These girls don't want to be there. They don't. Some of them might. I don't know. They might be for the money, but you can look at their eyes and they're miserable. And they got to put on enough makeup to where their face actually goes up. So they can have a smile because they're so miserable at this place, bro. It's ridiculous. I don't like it. All right. Question for Kenny. Roughly how many people are tuning into your show on a Saturday night, he's saying?
Fuck, man. I don't know. Sometimes it's a lot. Sometimes it dips.
Just depends.
Like I don't honestly. I don't check the live numbers. I'm too goddamn busy to check the live numbers. Then I go back and see what they were. Usually it's a really good night. It's been getting even better lately. Fuck, I got shit ton of CDs, and I gave you one of them, and
Yes, sir.
record from Tyler Jakes.
Oh, we got some.
This out.
This will be a good time to do some merch here. All right, so let's see what we got. I can give away whatever you guys want. We got. If you guys want some of this, send me a message. All right, because I'm not gonna just. I'll send any. This it's a magnet. I got some. Well, I got some too. I mean, I'm gonna put a sticker up. Actually, see that right now. Let's put the sticker right in the background. And all I was gonna say with your people concerned about the commercials, I listened to 2-3 hours of it the other day. The commercials are totally doable. Totally doable. It's not bad.
You put that up, but back to the question real quick. Like I said, Saturday nights are so insanely busy. I get those requests in early. If you're going to send in a suggestion, a request, get those in early. You can call the hotline right now if you want it, 440-915-5280. You can leave a message. I'll get it in a Saturday night. It's only 5 hours, the main show, 7 to midnight, and then I'll do an after party, usually taking it till at least 2 a.m. But that I'm just picking the songs there. So if you want something in for Saturday night, you got to get it in early. Because only 5 hours, that fills up real quick, especially when people request like 8-minute songs and shit. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? You know, like, God damn it. All right. Yeah, it's a good song. We'll do it. You know, like, it's like, all right, where can I get this? All right. This one was a dealer's choice, corrosion of conformity. Instead of this 6-minute one I was going to play, I'll get the 3-minute one, and I'll have to time it in. So, like, that's the crazy part about Saturdays is timing the hours. And then it goes all over the place too. Like the first hour, 7 to 8, first half hour of that, it's like what you should be hearing on regular rock radio today, active rock station, like say an MMS, in Cleveland. It's what you should be hearing. Then that last half of that hour, like we'll get some like oldies and like some Beatles and like the old shit, Wanda Jackson, Elvis Presley, some of that like crazy stuff. The next hour is more like your traditional classic rock, cock rock, where we'll get like
Skinner and shit like that.
Well, no. Skinner's like the 9 o'clock hour.
Okay.
It's Southern at 9.
Okay.
So,
Southern at 9. Okay.
Yeah, it gets Southern at 9. So you got Southern rock and outlaw country. Then at 10, it would go down the dark path where we kind of open the floodgates and it gets fucking heavy as shit, till midnight. So
this sounds like
it's all over the place.
It sounds like you're basing. If I was to guess,
but based on the request, based on the song they want to hear, I'll slide it in the hour.
Okay.
So the sooner that they get in, the better, because then I get to start planning. Like tomorrow, I've got a shit ton already set for tomorrow. So
okay. So it sounds like it sounds like you're basing the night off of a person who's like got like a 15-pack of beer in front of them.
Most of us do. Most of us do. Don't get me wrong. I mean, maybe like not until like maybe the Southern hour, then I'll start cracking them open or whatever, because then I'm around there. I'm like that last 2 hours is usually almost full already then, All
right. So, give me 1 second, Kevin. Yeah, I'll bring it up and he's asking to see if people can tune into this channel international because he's in Northern Ireland. It's Catastrophe Radio, right? Kid.
KIDTAS. TROPHY.
Like that?
RADIO. Yes. Kid. Nope. There's an extra S.
Yo, I put kids.
Yes.
Fuck, hold on.
It's not my catastrophe. Kids.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Boom.
Perfect.
Yeah, there it is.
All right. This is fine. All right, Captain, click on this and see if you can get it.
Yeah, what do we got going now? Right now, it's on shuffle, so it could be anything.
Yeah, right now he is.
Yeah, tribute to Ozzy.
Tesla, is that it?
Yeah, Tesla, No Way Out. Before that was Guar. Then Peeping Tom, Guns N' Roses, Coma. Fuck, you don't hear that anywhere. Cornucopia, Opeth. Shit. Where else you gonna hear all that
Nice.
It's
nice.
insane.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. There was more from Dave, I think. Hold on. Oh, Captain just says everything Joey says is hilarious. Even most of it is intentional. Puff Pass, Mick, what's up, buddy? We got all the international guys tuning in tonight. It's a good night out there, man. It was so hot this week, dude. Yesterday Thursday. Yeah, it was fucking ridiculous. I've never seen a.
I'm sweating there. Sitting in the garage.
It's
nice and cool in here. Like I'm fucking sitting in my garage. Got the fan on me, but I'm still sweating. I'm chubby. I sweat when it's hot.
Oh, I purposely. Well, I had this. This is all insulated because this was just. We used to do the show over there with the same table. It's still the original table. I'm still holding on to the past. I probably should update the fuck out of this. I really do. But it's one of those things you got to get a
table.
You got to get a vision. Ideally, I'd like to just hang it up and donate it to the YouTube Hall of Fame in my stoic mind, right? Because I'm a fucking millionaire in my head. But eventually I'll probably just put it in the corner and somebody will chuck it after I die. But and I'll update it. But before it was just this table right over there, and whatever it was, I'd have little portable heaters or try to cool it down with the fan. It worked kind of, maybe not a little bit. But man, once the lockdowns, and I was bored. Is when you're in the lockdowns, it's like fuck, we gotta have a spot. So I had everything insulated and fucking done, and this is a fully functional. Like in the winter, this is nice and hot. Summer is nice and cool because the concrete. It's beautiful, brother. What was I talking? Oh, if anybody wants because Nikki's gonna want a sticker, but I got stickers.
Yeah, stickers, flyers,
there's magnets. Anybody wants
a
beer koozie?
Unless you want to keep that.
I might keep that one. Here's we'll definitely bring all this to some of the meetups and shit like that. Oh yeah. All right. So 95, and you grew up in Garfield.
Yeah.
Garfield
was cool.
Garfield's changed a little bit, eh?
Most of the areas have. I mean,
it's crazy, right? I grew up on West Boulevard, on the west side.
Mm-hmm.
I came back to Cleveland in '87, so I remember Kozar and all that growing up, but I wasn't here for the first part. I was here for the second part, I think.
Dude, those fucking '80s Browns were awesome. I missed those. It was.
You see that Kozar right there.
I know it was the family though, because back then, I was 11, 12, so
we'd all watch
the grandmas, all the uncles drinking beers and yelling at the Browns, or cheering, It was awesome. My grandma it'd be fourth down, and they wouldn't make it. My grandma would be sitting there, and the Steelers would take over, or someone. She'd be like, why aren't they giving them the ball? Or why is it why are they taking it? We're like, no, that's. Trying to explain it to grandma. It was awesome. And they were good enough to make you care. Good enough to make you. The Browns haven't been good enough to make you care since Baker, and that was the only time since then, really, since they left.
Right. And
then the entire time they came back, except for when they had Baker, they were shit. They're still shit. Sucks.
That was so horrible.
It sucks as a Browns fan.
Well, it makes me laugh because 95 was here, graduated high school. It was like a year of highs and ups and downs, extreme highs and extreme lows. Because graduate high school, I mean that's a cool thing for everybody's life, right?
Yeah. But I got lots of friends who didn't.
Right? Shit. went to the military, but the Indians first pennant, fucking 38 years, whatever.
That was awesome.
That was amazing. But then the Browns leave. Your football team just moves.
Yeah. Gone.
Just moves. How does that even happen?
Thief in the night.
How does that even fucking happen? It just takes a team. And if you would have said, I want this, or I'm gonna move. Yeah, we'll give it to you, buddy. No, he just moves it. To this day, I still want to go there and shit on them.
And then that team goes and wins a couple Super Bowls.
Right. Right. So imagine out there. So, Captain, you're out there. He likes the Liverpool. He sent me this jersey, my buddy, Lord Ireland's Liverpool jersey. Liverpool. So, yeah, for Taylor earlier, if you send me a jersey, I'll hang it up periodically. I have no allegiance to any Premier League team because I learned it's like this. I'll give you a corollary. When I was over in, can't remember Huddersfield. I was in Huddersfield. There's a bar out there. Guy had a Pittsburgh Steelers helmet in the window. Yeah. He didn't give one fuck about the Pittsburgh Steelers. But me as a Browns fan, I don't like the fucking Steelers. So I'm sitting here judging this guy for no reason. There's no reason for me to judge this guy. But yeah, so that's why
back then I wouldn't go there. I mean, now I'm
Yeah, it's man. I'll tell you what.
That rivalry was real.
Ever since the Cavs won the title, I've let go of a lot of things. I really have. I would get fucking stupid with it. Like, I don't know. There's no way to say it. I mean, I was an idiot. But it was the only way to cope. It really was the only way to cope. Like, I mean, the team leaves.
Yeah.
Middle of the night. And then the Indians, they change their name and everything else happens. And it's like,
not necessarily middle of the night, but it felt like it was announced there, it got out, whatever.
Right, the newspaper
happened. But yeah, that was some bullshit. I remember I was at the last game at the stadium when they were tearing all the shit out. I was there with my dad. Guys next to us at the other game, they're holding up this huge sheet sign they made. Pass it down. They're like, here, hold this up. I'm holding it up. Like, what, 17, 18 years old? I think it's 18, maybe. 95, yeah. I'm holding this thing up. I look over. Or was it 94? It might have been 17. It says Pat Modell's a whore. And I'm like, this is awesome. People are ripping out seats and shit. My dad's like, come on, let's go.
Like, I was at 2 games that year. I think it was the second game, and then first game after they announced they were gonna move. You remember they took all the shit off the stadium?
Yeah.
Like it was all for those
all the
advertisements. No more Marlboro. That's great. Yeah, for those who have no clue what we're talking about, which is pretty much everybody else out of Cleveland. That when the Browns in the year 1995, the Browns announced they were moving to Baltimore to become the Ravens. Well, they didn't announce they were becoming the Ravens first, but they announced they're moving to Baltimore. Yeah, but it was in the middle of this. It wasn't supposed to leak in the middle of the year. Somebody leaked it, and so the Browns were kind of stuck in this limbo. So like,
well, everyone knew they were going
right. So we were like, okay, what is going on? We're gonna come and boo. Why are we gonna root for the team that's gonna move, right? So in the stadium where they usually would be advertisements, they blacked out everything. So it's like watching a game in like some dystopian universe video game. It was a weird fucking time, dude. That was, I mean, if you think back on that alone, just that little period.
Yeah.
After they announced to move to the end of that season, end of the season shenanigans.
Did you stop watching football?
It was weird because I thought I was going to get into the.
I love watching football.
I do, and I thought I was like, yeah, let's try out this, and I tried watching, whatever. I mean, and I couldn't get into it. I know, I just couldn't get into it. I didn't care. I just didn't care.
The Packers.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, I became a Packers fan.
Yeah, that was the Favre years and the shit.
Damn right, Brett Favre.
Reggie,
holy shit, best quarterback ever to play the game. Brett Favre.
Yeah, but and then once they came, and I think a lot of it too is I was boozing a lot then too, like a lot. 96, 90. Well, the Indians were really popular too, so it was really they made a lot to cope. Then 97 Indians team, fucking hell. So I got to tell you a story back about 97. I was watching it was the Marlins were playing the Indians, and I was living at my parents' house at the time. I was 20 still. And that's what it is, man. I moved out until I was like 22, maybe. I don't know. So many people stay later now. There's some like 40-year-olds still stay with their parents. This is what it is, man. I'm not gonna hate. Regardless, I was watching the game in my parents' attic. We had 3 floors on West Boulevard. There was the main floor, then there was the second floor bedrooms, and there was like a top part that converted with little awnings and shit. It was little Dodge. You know how the houses on the west side are. The houses all over the place are. And we lose the game. You know the thing. I don't want to go all the. Then I was drinking 40 of St. Ives. I drank St. Ives, bro. It was crazy. And I grabbed it and I smashed it all over my head. Went into a million pieces. And
so that's what happened.
That's what happened. That was it. Michelle, I don't think she watched.
So you don't regret that?
I don't at all.
You don't regret that?
That was my release. That was the only. I mean, I couldn't. I mean, there's laws again because you have to. The emotion you want to destroy.
I regret not seeing that.
I know. I wish I would have been like a live reaction thing and watching it now in hindsight because that was fucking crazy. That was crazy, man. God damn. You think that was fucking, how long ago was that? About 26 years ago now, right? 30, no.
Wait.
No, that was 97, 28 years ago. Fuck.
Yeah. Coming up on
my God. So where were you? What was your story for watching that game? 97. Well, no, we're on that.
Yeah, I don't even know. Honestly, it all blends together as a Cleveland sports fan. It really does. The constant losing it at last minute, or the most obscure, craziest shit happens at your game that'll never happen again, and you end up losing it. Like that's what it was as a Cleveland sports fan until 2016, where LeBron fucking came and won the title. thank God we had Matthew Dellavedova. That's all I'm gonna say.
Deli Trey.
I love Deli.
Deli and Brian Gibson, my brother. How are you, sir?
Deli was the wild card.
Dude, Brian
didn't even know what he was doing.
Deli was crazy. Well, Deli was.
Deli.
I think what everybody was cool about Deli was if you played the game of basketball, you picture yourself being a Deli, just getting in there, roughhouse it. It's the best, whatever you can, take care of that, just to play.
Deli was more Cleveland than anyone else on that cast.
I've been trying to get a hold of him. He doesn't return any messages.
Deli's great.
Oh yeah, Australian.
I never talked to him, but I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Player.
In that, Brian's been over. Brian, Kenny Kidd used to be on NCX. Check out the radio channel, bro. Catastrophe, man. It's fucking baller, man. Brian, this is your kind of music, man. I'm telling you. Brian, I know Brian. I've known Brian since he was a baby. Not a baby. He was probably 93. How long ago was that? So he was probably 13. Yeah, you would like fucking Catastrophe Radio, bro. I'm telling you. What's up, Mark? How you doing, brother? How you doing? All right, so where were you for the Game 7 when we won it?
Like I said, I don't even. Oh, for
game.
Cavs?
Yeah. Where was that?
Fuck. I'm drawing a blank now. Where the fuck was I?
Was you? I didn't watch it. I watched it at the casino. I was down at the. He lives right here in North Olmsted, Brian.
I keep thinking of the parade. Oh, I was downtown. I was downtown. I was in that. One of the bars. I don't remember which one it was. I kind of wandered a little between a couple of bars. Can't remember which one it was. I got video of it too. You know, of when it actually happened. Just fucking going insane. Like that was crazy. That was like you never thought it would ever fucking happen. Not in your lifetime. You know. As a football fan, I wish it was the Browns that would have broke it, you know, or the Indians because they came so close twice, like with 95 and 97, you know, like insane.
And then even in 2016 too. Dude, I was
and 16, yeah.
And I was down for the Cavs Game 7. I was down.
I was downtown for the Game 7, 16. Indians.
I wasn't, and I can feel it. I'll tell you why.
Fucking phantom rain delay.
I was
downtown. It was bullshit. Rain. I'm right there. The stadium was right there. I'm at a bar over here. Rain? The fuck out of here. Play. And it was right when we had momentum, man. That was bullshit. It's always something bullshit when it comes to fucking Cleveland teams losing.
Well, I was down at I got a room at the Stovers. What's that hotel? The one in Tower City. It used to be called Stover Tower City Plaza Hotel. It was I got a room down there, and then I got a quarter of weed, about a bottle of Crown, fucking case of beer. We could watch the game at the casino. You know, I knew this. You could feel it was going to happen. We came back from 3-1. It was 3-3. Come on, man. You knew this. You could feel it in the air, right? So I went all out, got all that shit.
I didn't believe
it. It's fucking beautiful. But for the second one, for the Indians there in 2016 for Game 7, I was fucking hungover from the night before. I wasn't feeling good. I'm sure I got in a fight with fucking Cam that day. And so I was literally watching the game, fucking sitting there in the bed, watching the game, just chilling because it was late. I used to have the rain delay. Okay, I could just feel it in there. And then womp womp. And then here we are. That was 9 years ago, right? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, the shit.
It's fucking wild. Yeah, and it's these brownies, man. We got to do it like now. We gotta. It's I don't know. I mean, it's like as long as this Jimmy Haslam's here, Kenny. I don't know what's gonna happen. So we need to. I mean, what are legal ways to get rid of him?
Oust him.
Yeah, I mean, as we get subversion campaigns. I mean, do we have a lot experts on libel and slander?
He's just got to get the right people to make the decisions.
He does, but nobody wants to work for the guy, though. Nobody wants to work for the guy.
Away from the decisions himself. And get someone who knows football. We had fucking.
I'm not a Stefanski fan. I don't like the guy. I tell. People are preaching, reliability, stability. Motherfucker was 3-14 last year.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
The only playoff game the Browns won since they've been back, Stefanski wasn't there.
Wasn't even on the fucking sidelines.
He wasn't there.
That goddamn COVID. That was a wild game when you think about it. They're up 28 to fucking nothing in the first quarter.
Yeah.
It sucks, though, because nobody could go to it, you know? Because I would have paid to go to that motherfucker. I'd have paid $400 or $500. I would probably pay $1,000, honestly. I would have paid a lot of fucking money for the Browns playoff game.
Yep.
I don't want to say my lifetime, but I could have went to in my lifetime because I could. What was the last game before that? 95. I mean, I wasn't going to the January 1st. Guys, isn't that crazy? Our senior year in high school was the last playoff game. It was the last home playoff game. And then the last play. Oh my god! I don't want to talk. Well, I talk about these things. It's like so it makes you so sad. Like only in Cleveland, right? Only for. I think if you remove the Browns from it, I think the Browns make it so much worse. Now, if you throw it out there like this, the Browns really do make it so much worse. Granted, the Indians had some things here or there, but the Indians have been to plenty of World Series. They have. They've been to what? Fucking probably 4 or 5 in the past. Whatever.
The Browns have given you no hope.
Nothing at all. And
that
combined with the move.
2 seasons, 3 seasons, and then they get fucking Deshaun Watson. They get rid of Baker Mayfield. Yeah, Baker fucking Mayfield. They get rid of Baker Mayfield for Deshaun Watson. It's not even just what they gave. It's not even just him. It's what they gave up too. 3 goddamn years. Sorry, 3 years.
Oh, you can say goddamn. It might be hurting it.
3 years of first and third round picks. So if he didn't work out, and guess what? He didn't work out. There.
Yeah, the one half of against the Ravens. Yeah, we always have that.
They just need to find fire and just find someone. Like someone's got to explode and exceed expectations.
I do like our defense this year. I like the white boys they added. I like Mason Graham. I like that Schlesinger kid. I don't know what the fuck is his name. Corey. Is it Corey? Yeah, the kid from UCLA. He's serviceable. I think they took him a little high, honestly, but hey, I like the kid. But I like that tight end they got out of Bowling Green too. There, Harold Fannin. That dude's a beast. That dude's gonna score some touchdowns. Yeah. But then fucking Judkins going out here doing typical shit, beating women again. It's like, I mean, the first question I want the Browns to put in the interview application is number 1: do you or will you in the future beat a woman? Yes or no? If they put yes or maybe, just don't draft the guy. You know what I mean? Fucking Christ. I saw that, and I saw the subsequent, I saw their story report. It just keeps getting worse. Like every summer, you got something like this. That's every fucking summer, you know?
Because you give a shit, that's why. Honestly. I honestly don't really care that much. I'll see headlines here and there. Well, when they play, I'll watch, you know, but I don't care about camp in the off season anymore. I just really don't. I just want one. I want 1 year. I mean, it's fun winning, but I want 1 year where I could go into it talking shit and then I can back up the shit. You can't talk shit. You can't. That'd be nice. Talking shit. Fuck, that'd be so nice, dude. I thought you've got to win that 2019 year. You can talk shit if you win the opener for 2 days. Then you gotta maintain the win streak. You know, you gotta make it a streak, and then you can start talking shit while you have a streak. Other than that, as a Browns fan, you can't talk shit. Right. You can't. You can't. And that sucks. You'll go 5-3, and then you'll be on a good thing, and then your quarterback's out for the year. Some ridiculous shit. The worst teams in the league. You've got a couple of pieces, but it sucks. I'm still getting. Prove me wrong. I'm still getting ribbed on 2019 because right after we drafted, we traded for OBJ. I was like, we're gonna fucking win everything. I was at work. It was funny at work. I got pumped. I was like, we're gonna win the Super Bowl. I guarantee it. My buddy Deacon Roy, Joe Burrell says we're gonna win the Super Bowl 114 2019, and he kept it on the board at work. And every year we crossed it off, put another year, cross it off. That was a running joke, made me laugh. That board's gone now. They tore down that floor, but fucking hell. Oh, I still. Oh, goddamn, Kenny, that was so bad. Freddie Kitchens, dude. Freddie Kitchens. Do you remember when he cut up an onion and sent it to the Steelers fans? Oh my God, that was so gay. He gets us. No, he doesn't. He gets fucking a lot of pounds, a lot of steak, fucking extra shit when he's eating. He's still in the NFL. Any Kitchens? I don't even know. I don't really keep up with much beyond that. I don't keep track anymore. I just don't care. I want to care. I do, and I still go to the games, dude. I do. I go to all the games. I'm going to watch so many. I'm going to England. I'll watch the games, but I go to them fuckers. I love it. It's my fuck. I love it, dude. I just love the tailgate. I love getting up in the morning and just smoking and I get that breakfast food in there. Fucking hell. That's good. That's where it's at. That's what I'm saying. Anybody comes over and wants to just tailgate, let's go do some tailgating, bro. I love me some tailgating. problem with the Browns is I'll go into it with the games and I'll be like, awesome. All right, let's start anew. Show me, show me, whether you're actually win the game or not, show me you have the ability to do it. Show me you can, you don't see that. You don't see massive drives. You don't see that end in touchdowns, like you don't see that. You don't see that. And so you never get that false hope, really.
No.
It sucks when you get it because it's the Browns and they're going to fuck it up. But
yeah, horrible. Captain always talks about the UK because they have the promotion and regulation thing. So, like, if you have a team that doesn't win for a while, they'll go to the sub league, so to speak. And I just told this is just not going to work. I mean, the way the NFL, the money's set up that way. But I mean, that's an interesting concept because they got so many tiers of leagues over there, right? There's like the Premier League, and then there's the I don't know what the fuck it's called, Sub Premier League.
What are you talking about?
Soccer, yeah, European soccer.
I don't know soccer at all.
Well, he's just saying if it was like soccer, I think we frozen the screen. I don't know how, but he's saying if there was a system more like soccer, the NFL would be more interesting to the Europeans. I'm thinking was going to be playing, and that's kind of true because like they're used to that style of game, to where that's just not going to work in the States. It's completely different. Every team is a business. You know what I mean? The Browns are a multi-billion-dollar year business, whether we like it or not. Yeah. People are still going to go to the games. I mean, it's
Hazel could sell and bank.
It's a money printer. It's a serious money printer.
But the problem, they don't sell because it just gets more money next year. It's worth more next year. It just keeps growing every year. And people, NFL's like, it's insane.
People talk shit and Trop. The fuck is Trop? Tropical Touch Perma. You obviously haven't got one from us.
Storms.
No, this fucking there was.
I was saying we've had some.
I was scrolling through Facebook, right, and there was this fucking a bunch of big titty chicks standing in this picture. I was reading the comments, just see what the comments say because usually you see Men of Culture, we meet again. There's some funny comment that makes me laugh, and somehow this fucking account keeps messaging me about these massage parlor, and I don't, dude. It's ridiculous. Like I gotta show you the website, dude. It's fucking crazy. Look at this. Like, what am I supposed to think when you see this? Look at this.
It's fucking spam bot. Yeah.
No, these are the girls that are in Parma, supposedly. But what am I supposed to think? Right. Like, oh, yeah, this is going to be legit. I'm not going to Deshaun Watson the place. These girls are all fucking probably, I don't even know. It's ridiculous. But it's like, why would I pay? And I read the comments because somebody wrote it was like $80 for a half hour. Why would I pay $80 to have someone that wasn't my wife touch me, for one? And for two, it's not even a sexual thing. Why would I care? And even at then,
maybe because there's a lot of degenerates out there that will.
I guess. I mean, if they got enough to hire that many people, there's at least 6 people, and they got enough to put up a building. That's fucking crazy, right? I think it does say I'm frozen. Let me see if I can switch to a different camera, guys. I'm sorry about that. Hold on. When I say it does say I'm frozen, that was it does say I'm frozen. I thought it looked like it was frozen to me as well. Let me go to that and see if I can come back to this one.
It's a funny picture, though.
It is. It's a funny one. The fucking Chief is sticking out.
I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? You're just.
All right, maybe now it'll fix. Let's see. All right, go fix back.
Nope.
Yeah, go back to the integrated camera. This one. No, let's go like that. Everyone is worked out. You look like Forrest Gump.
That's all right. They don't need to watch me on my phone. I'm just getting some tweets set up for.
Oh, for sure.
The D-bag with Mike and Chardon's coming up at 7 on Catastrophe.
There we go. All right, we're gonna look at that camera until I get the big one working here. If I can get the big one working, then we might be good. But I don't know if the big one's gonna work or not.
Put the other one on.
Let's go to this other one. Okay. All right, we'll go back to this one.
A little bit.
Right. Yeah, we're not. It's not like we're gonna be here for another 40 hours.
Fucking 5 minutes.
Right. I feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the next 15 minutes or so, until we go to the smoke shed, or not the smoke shed, until he goes back to he's got to go to the radio station, and I'm gonna go. No. All right, can you guys hear me? I don't know, something disconnected. Stand by, guys. This is ridiculous. That should work now. Camera, integrated camera. Go. Integrated camera.
Go.
Come on, integrated camera.
Go, integrated camera.
And I don't even have a fucking an avatar set up. I get that Jaffa Cake thing. It was a joke for like 8 years ago. All right, come on there, camera. One of these fuckers will work.
Yeah, fucked it up.
God damn it. God damn it.
That's all right. I probably should get going anyways.
Yeah, this is it is what it is, guys. But listen,
Get home.
for some reason you can't see us. Maybe if I click this, let's see.
They could probably still hear us.
Hold on.
Or
Hold
no.
on. I think I got. Stand by. Integrated camera. Go. Integrated camera.
Go,
okay.
Integrated camera.
All right. Well, Captain Owen wants to know.
Maybe you just need to be patient with it.
Right. Maybe I shouldn't be such a jackass and fucking wait for a second. What is your? If I was to ask you, the internet connection's kind of shitty too. It looks like. Beatles. All right, there we go. Okay. Integrated camera
sound. So you got sound. All right.
All right, cool. Now we're up and we can hear us. Maybe a little choppy, but we're all right. All right. Beatles or Queen out of those two bands?
Beatles or Queen?
Yeah.
Fuck. I know Beatles more, so I'll say Beatles. But they're like, how do you pick?
Right.
Like, seriously,
it's a good one. I've asked. It was funny that turned into the
Queen's awesome, and honestly, I don't know as much Queen as I should. So maybe that's
what gets more play in Catastrophe Radio, Beatles or Queen?
Probably Beatles.
Beatles. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that because they got a lot
Queen comes it gets integrated in, but there's more.
There's more Beatles songs. Yeah.
Honestly.
Now, is it because the Beatles got shorter songs, right? So they get a lot more. Do you tend to?
I don't really care, especially when it's on shuffle. I don't care. Like.
Okay.
My Sunday night show, Uncontrolled Burn, it's all stoner rock and metal. That's at 8 p.m. on Catastrophe Radio. That one, I usually have like a 20-minute song in the middle of that, something like by Clouds Taste Satanic or Earthless or, whoever the fuck. There's like a 20-minute song. It's all fucking metal and trippy, doomish, like the too low, fuck yeah. We'll play that shit. I don't care. So it's like that hour might only have like 6 songs, maybe, but whatever. I don't care. It's good. I don't give a shit if it's long or short, On a Saturday night, it sucks though. Like when you're getting a lot of requests and suggestions, and then out of nowhere, someone's like, dude, you got to play this one, and it's someone that fucking listens all the time too. So you always want to make sure, you take care of your
100%, 100%.
Not someone who's just tuning in, by all means, call in, but like one of those guys, and it's like, all right, fucking 15 minutes. No, we're not doing the live version, man. Like we'll do that some other time. Maybe I'll get it in the after party, fuck, I just can't do it sometimes. That's why you got to get them in early. Always call them in early.
And it's funny because some people may be asking, well, Kenny, I can go on YouTube and find these songs myself. But I know the answer to this. At least my answer to that would be there is a certain satisfaction knowing that other people are listening to the song that you're wanting to hear as well, so they can enjoy it with you. Yes. That's what I would say.
Yes, that's really cool too. And it, like, I don't know, you're not going to get the mix and hearing different shit if you're doing it yourself, honestly, because you're just going to put in what you already know and like. And you may stray a little bit in the suggestions, but you're not straying long because you're in the mood to listen to music, not find music.
Right.
And then that's when you actually find music. I've had so many people be like, dude, I've never heard of this band before. They're fucking great,
Yes,
like
sir.
Formula 400, Mutoid Man, which is crazy because Mutoid Man's getting big now. I mean, if they weren't already, but so many fucking bands, Clouds Taste Satanic, like dudes rip. All their songs are like a half hour long. They put out an album with 2 songs on it. It's fucking great. You play the record, there's your next song. It's awesome, Like that's the best part of listening to someone else play because you get to hear all that shit. And wow, didn't know that was out there.
Yes,
I gotta forgot about that one. Right. When you're picking it yourself, it's cool, for the time being. But then you start getting sick of this, hearing the same songs over
It's a
and
circle
over.
jerk.
That's why I don't play Dirty Deeds 3 times a day. I've got like 4,000 songs in the system that shuffle. Like it goes all over the place. It's awesome.
You need a shirt that says "Dirty Deeds" and then you have the Ghostbusters in the line. That'd be great.
Seriously, like it sucks. There's so many songs that the radio have killed. Enter Sandman's a great song. Fucking don't ever need to hear it again. There's so many other songs by Metallica you could play. Like, it's insane.
I'm there with.
I hate what corporate radio does.
I'm there with Bohemian Rhapsody. Can't listen anymore. I'm there.
It sucks.
I never liked.
It's a good song, but Wayne's World, and then the popularity after.
I'm close. I get there every now and then, depending on what they're using it for. With Pour Some Sugar on Me, because I still really love that song. But they get very close with that. They do, and I really like Def Leppard. I fuck with some Def Leppard, man.
Def Leppard, I hate the radio hits. You hear it so many times. Like their first couple albums were really cool. Power Mania was really good, and then Hysteria, it was good, but that was they exploded, and every song got killed on the radio. It just kind of sucked. And then after that, it was kind of.
All right, Captain One says, just that. Just for me, please play Stiff Little Fingers, Alternative Ulster.
Let me mark that down.
He's put it in the playlist, my friend.
All right, who was that?
This is from Stiff Little. There's a band called Stiff Little Fingers.
Stiff Little Fingers.
And I don't know if is the genre Alternative Ulster or is that the song? But you wrote Alternative Ulster.
Alternative
Ulster.
Hey,
Captain has some. He reminds me. There's two guys that are in the.
Who was that for?
This for Captain Bapton in Belfast. He says
Belfast, nice.
They're a Belfast punk band that influenced bands like Green Day, etc. Okay.
I'm slow.
Oh, that's fine, man. That's right. I'm high as hell. I'm feeling good.
He's in Belfast.
Yes, sir. I went to visit him actually. He's a good dude, man. We went to the bar, and I stuck out because I was really loud. I'm a loud American, man. I travel and I go loud. I go loud and proud, man. But I'm gonna make friends though. I like meeting people. I do. I'm a very extroverted person. I don't mind sitting in the house. With YouTube, it's great because I can sit in the house. Because there's only so many places you can smoke weed, right? I can smoke weed at my buddy Left's house, but he's working during the summer.
I mean, it's legal.
Yeah, it's legal, but like socially, there's only you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's honestly become such not a big deal.
I know, isn't it great?
It's
I love it.
Kind of weird. Almost makes me want to quit. Just because it's like, I'm not cool. I mean,
right.
Saying though, it's such not a big deal anymore.
It's
kind of cool.
Today was just such a level of irritation with the.
It's weird. Did you ever think in our lifetime that it would actually happen?
I did.
I never thought.
I kind of thought
it was almost like the Browns winning the Super Bowl. Like it was.
Well, for me, it was weird because like I was in the service.
A callback.
Well, a callback.
You regret it?
The weed. Oh, not smoking weed. Because I was in the Guard for a while. I did 20 years in the Guard. So from 95 to 2015, I couldn't smoke weed, so I didn't give a fuck. But the second I retired, by then it was legal in Colorado already, and we had already voted on once in Ohio or getting ready to. Yeah. So I kind of figured it was just inevitable. And I got the fucking medical card the second it came out. Like the second it came out, I got that.
Never bothered with that.
And it worked out good because I had a DUI in 2018. And like we're putting on probation. She's like, you got any prescription or anything? I was like, yeah, I got medical marijuana. And then she's like, well, this is only dated from a little bit ago. Why didn't? It's like, well, they didn't have it back then. She's like, all right. So I was on probation, smoking weed. I was like, if my 90s self would hear me talking about this is incomprehensible, right? Fucking hell. You're on probation, smoking weed. I mean, think about anytime you're on probation. I'm guaranteeing he was on probation one time in the 90s, right? Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah.
On probation, probably.
Yeah. See, I mean, imagine smoking weed.
Yeah, probably.
Fucking hell, right? The 90s was. I guess I was the drunk fool in the 90s. I didn't like the 90s. It was weird. I was over coping.
It was always fun for me. Everything was fun. Like I was,
I like
idiot,
that.
you know, a
Mhm.
drunken idiot, just you hanging out with your boys and
Mhm.
shit, you know,
Mhm.
like just fucking drunken idiot, you know. That was fucking my early 20s, you know. I mean, that was what I was doing, you know.
I mean, it's funny. I think about my 20s. I could have just not.
I was working at a fucking countertop shop and making deliveries, making pretty good money too, you know, like fucking. It was cool. It was cool. Late 90s, early 2000s. That was a fun period.
Besides,
No regrets.
I gotta remember. I gotta remember the camera. I want to go back to the top camera so bad, but I don't want to fucking. I don't want to lose again. The fucking. Oh, that was the Ash. I'm fucking fried, bro. Besides college, I mean, I got the degree. I mean, one could argue I didn't need the degree because to get my job, you don't need a degree. I mean, I guess I did 10 years of service. But besides that, there's literally nothing in my 20s that was, I could have not had my 20s and still been here where I'm, you know what I mean? Like I started everything when I was like 30, pretty much. Started family, whatever, etc. Taking shit seriously when I was like 30, which was wild. So, man, it was okay. You live and learn, like we was talking earlier. No regrets.
No regrets. No regrets.
Fucking hell, man. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, I was thinking earlier, 2 guys in the community, Captain and this other guy, Thrash. Really, they were good. Thrash Metal is his YouTube name.
Nice.
Yeah, you gotta get on YouTube a lot more. You gotta get on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't.
Or I'll tell you what, just come over here. And
I don't do video shit too much.
Come over here. I'll take
your
your
little videos on social media. You know,
I'll tell you,
Mr. Caddy Kid, by the way. Instagram, X, Facebook at Mr. Caddy Kid. You'll find me. Yeah, I'll do like little videos here and there, but I just like playing music.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll tell you what, you come over here whenever you want, and we'll. It's gonna be a lot cleaner, dude. Trust me. Don't. I mean, it's he's gonna be like new exclusive. Joey Edibles doesn't know how to clean his house, but it is what it is, man. I'm a partier, bro.
He's gonna have like this giant built studio, fucking studio lights and fucking
first little soundboard. Boom, 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 boom. Well, dude, my inspiration
catwalk up there.
It says, Kenny, I have you bookmarked. I'll try to listen, time distance permitting. Yeah, because he's like +5.
Yeah, what are you like? So
he's at
7 p.m. here would be
midnight there.
Midnight. Yeah, that's when we'd be starting. Midnight for him. Nice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice.
And he drinks. He likes the whiskey. He's a good dude, man. Yeah. So I knew him and Thrash. I knew they would love. You guys have that knowledge of music. I'm like, I listen to music, but I mean, it's hard for me to put the time into stuff.
I love tunes,
you know what I mean?
Because it can always be on in the background of what you're doing.
That's the thing. Yeah,
it's the soundtrack to life.
Exactly. You have some people over, you just chill and smoke it and kill it, man. But it's weird because like I'm one of those people. If there's music on, I'm cool with it. If there's music off, I'm cool with it. Because I mean, you see me. I'm a talker. It's just smoke. We talk. That's what we do. It's have fun with it. If you know, I couldn't sit there and just listen to the music. I'd have to talk in between the music. But I'd have to. Well, I guess if I got really high, it depends where I'm at. If I was on I wouldn't want to go down that road.
Depends on what you're doing.
Right, that's very true. Fucking hell, if I'm at a Coldplay concert or some shit, you never know. I see. That's the fucking thing. I love Coldplay, dude. I really do. I'm a Coldplay fan.
Really?
Shoot me in the face if you want. I love Coldplay. I do. And they go, oh yellow. Oh my god, that's a good song, bro.
I should sweet shit music to you right now.
He's gonna punch me in the face. He's gonna punch me in the face after the show ends, guys. For me saying I love Coldplay. Oh, I did. They're good band.
All right, on that note, I gotta get going, man. The deep end's about to start on Catastrophe Radio with Mike and Shard and Colin from the Underground. He's playing a lot of underground artists, and then I'll have Friday Night Live on tonight. All live tracks, 10 p.m. That's in about an hour. So I do got to get going.
Yes, sir.
8 to 10 p.m. Fucking losing it, man. All right, 8 to 10 p.m. Catastrophe Radio. I do got to get rolling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, my friend. You guys, listen. I haven't. If you're watching this far on the replay, which nobody ever does, but it's in the comments. Not the comments. What the fucking show description. It says right there. But yeah, we linked it up there earlier. Just go right there. Captain Euro Guy bookmark. Brian, you can check it out too, and listen to it. We'll talk to you guys later. I got nobody scheduled as of yet. I think there was something next Friday. I can't remember. I'm fried. So what I'm gonna do is get some food and. Kenny's going to get to his show, and we'll talk to you guys later. It's not going to be his last time coming over. I'll tell you that. He's going to be over again for sure. Later. And we are.
There
There we go. There we go.